This sketchbook is from 2018. I hadn't opened it in years, and to be honest, I wasn't sure I ever wanted to. This sketchbook, it had like a big adventure from going to Mexico, France, Arenao, it arrived to Portugal, and I opened it since then. Every page is like a time capsule, a version of me that once existed. I keep trying to figure things out, drawing things I didn't know how to say. Some of it makes me laugh, some of it just makes me feel a little uncomfortable, to be honest. Because there are memories here, buried between ink and paper. There was a period I don't talk about much often to my friends or to anybody, where everything I drew came out heavier, just a little bit sadder. Like I was trying to understand something I couldn't put into words, but thankfully, I had this media to express myself. And then there's this, the piece I made now. It's not perfect, but it feels honest, you know? It's been like a long time since I last drew something from beginning to end. I've been sketching from here and there, but I just wanted to finish this piece from start to finish. So this is it's a reflection of time, of how it scratches, warps, folds over itself. This drawing isn't just about art, it's about becoming, of remembering what who I was, letting go of who I was to accept who I am right now. And 2018, it feels like a long time ago, but maybe that's what art is, a quiet way of saying, well, I was here and I'm still becoming. So I hope you will start to like this art piece, and let's start sketching. So, for this piece, I wanted to draw the passing of time. But how do I draw time without, a clock? Well, I didn't really have a solid plan, just I had a feeling. So I started with this weird squiggly line, a curve from the bottom going up, and this reminded me of like a tree trunk, how trees sort of a spiral as they grow. So well, I leaned into that, made it a tree. Well, kind of, with a tree trunk with no leaves. Well, some leaves here and there, but I just wanted to get the tree trunk. Then I think to myself, why I don't add these little gears here and there? Like they're not doing anything super mechanical, they're just part of the shape. Like time is hidden inside things, not always on the outside. And honestly, I think that's what this drawing is really about. Not clocks ticking and ticking, but somehow that times move through you quietly while you grow. Like life, it just keep going. There's no way to stop time. You just need to keep going, keep walking, and I just wanted to represent that time is that life is not like a race. that at the end you're going at your own pace. At the end you're reaching your own goals. You're not racing between the person who is at your left, or between your classmates, or between the people who you work with your colleagues. You're not racing between them. It's just life. You're going through the things by yourself, and some people come, some people go, some people help you, some people stay more than others, but at the end is your goals, is what you want to have. So that's what I wanted to represent with this little type of gears, just being there, just laying there. And also, well, I think gears, they look cool, so well, so here there's no pressure, no type of perfection, just the act of drawing and becoming. Because then I'm going to look back to this drawing and say, damn, I really put a lot of effort into it. Not into it. It's not like one of my like more detailed drawings of one of my more detailed artworks, but it's going to be there, and I'm going to say to myself, I really put a lot of effort into making it how I feel, not just like seeing something on Pinterest and just copying it. No, I just wanted to represent the act of drawing and becoming, and that's gonna stay there for a long time. Alright, now we get serious. This is the part where the messy ideas turn into something more polished, more deliberate. I started by the resketching the rough concept, just cleaner, fewer lines. Every mark has to be intentional now. Not too tight, but not too loose either. So it's kind of like translating language from the messy motion to the visual structure. I already know what I wanted to say. Now it's about saying it clearly. It's somehow like the process of writing. Like, I've never wrote or something like a big story before, but I have a friend that she does. So what I might think, it's like, of course, you have a sketch, like a rough sketch of your story, and then you reread it, and then now you polish it. It's like some kind of the same process. I think so. And well, now that we have the concept right, cleaner, in fewer lines, now it becomes the part of like one of my favorite parts, which is the inking. For me, there's something final about the ink. Like, once it's there, it's there. There's no Ctrl C, no eraser, just full commitment. And this is kind of like a meditation process. The lines slow down, the noise in your head those too. So you're just there, focused on one task, because you wanted to do it right. But this part always reminds me, like, the piece doesn't have to be perfect. It has to just feel right and honest. And once the ink dries, it's like the idea becomes real, not just a sketch, not just a thought. Now it's something finished, and it's something mine. And now, the fun part, color. The stage where everything finally wakes up. After all the lines, after all the planning, this part feels easier, just like breathing. For this piece, I didn't want the colors to shout, just whisper a little bit, like time itself, always there, not trying to impress anyone, but it's always there. I started imagining the tree almost alive, gears hidden inside, turning slowly, not a clock you can read, but a clock you can feel. So, and coloring is some sort of memory, like you add layers, some light, some dark, but they all sit together on the same page. This is this is where the drawing stops being an idea and it starts being something more, even more real, a piece of me from then and from now, all in one place. I guess that's what time does too. It colors you in little by little until you look back and realize you've become someone new. Just like this piece. So, well, I know that I think this is gonna be like the first video that I'm talking in English. So thank you so much for watching. And like, I know my YouTube channel is not this kind of videos like a lot. I used to play games a lot and I used to upload it to YouTube, and now like I just wanted to make something more a little bit different, a little bit different from what I used to. So this is just me commenting without like a real like in a script that I made. But yeah, I feel that I really like this video. I'm just gonna rewatch it like more times. But yeah, it's finally the end. It's finally the end of this drawing that, to be honest, to be really honest, it's not that good. From all the drawings that I've made, from all the artworks that I've made before, like I always feel like when I'm recording a video or when I'm doing something just by myself and I'm also recording it, I feel like my skills just go down like 20, 30, 40% more, because I feel like the camera that is there, it's a little distracting. I cannot move like a lot, and also like I need to always keep an eye off on the camera angle, and just I cannot really feel to create and just go with the flow. So yeah, but still I like more the video than the drawing. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.